So today, we have the Big Hero 6 taking on the Incredibles. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, the Big Hero 6 is a superhero team full of scientists and formed together after the tragic death of Hero's older brother. The members include Hero, Baymax, Wasabi, Fred, Honey Lemon, and Go-Go Tamago, and they're all friends. Hero is the leader of the team, and despite his suit not enhancing any of his already abilities, his true power comes from his scientific and strategic mind, despite only being a teenager. He designed and created all their high-tech suits and Baymax's battle armor. Speaking of, Baymax was a robot designed for healthcare and support, but with his battle armor on, he's the strongest and toughest member on the team, can fly, and has some nice versatility. He's also a very skilled martial artist due to the fighting chip Hero installed in him. He has a built-in scanner that can track anyone by their profile, and he has a rocket fist that he can shoot and it will always return to him, and it's very powerful as well. Next is Go-Go Tamago. She is the badass of the team, and her super suit is based around her maglev disc on her feet and hands. Not only do they make her the fastest and most agile member on the team, but she can throw these at opponents and it will always return to her via powerful magnets. Next is Wasabi. His suit is based around his experiments on plasma. He has a pair of retractable plasma blades that seem to be able to cut and slice through anything. He's also quite skilled in using them, and he's also quite fast and agile while in combat as well. Next is Honey Lemon. She is a brilliant chemist, and her chem purse is her only weapon, but it's a powerful one, as it allows her to create chem balls. She can create any number of chemical combinations for offensive and defensive purposes, and the purse creates them immediately, no matter how complex the combination is. And finally, the superhero fanatic Fred. Despite not being a scientist like the rest, he is a superhero fanboy and has a powerful suit. It allows him to project fire hard enough to burn steel, and he can jump incredibly high in the air with it as well. And in the other corner, the Incredibles. The Incredibles are a superhero family team. Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl are the parents and were superheroes before they were parents. They have a daughter named Violet and two sons named Dash and Jack Jack, and together they are a real force to be reckoned with. Mr. Incredible, aka Bob, is the leader of the team, and his only powers are superhuman strength and durability. He's strong enough to lift 60 to 70 tons, bench press locomotives weighing 30 to 40 tons as a warm-up, fight against the Omnidroid 8000, even lifting and throwing it, and jump incredibly high in the air. He's durable enough to survive 100,000 volts of electricity, as well as the full impact of a speeding train as well. Next, his wife, Elastigirl. She has the superhuman ability to stretch and distort her body to unknown limits and to reshape her entire body however she wants. She can stretch her limbs up to 100 feet, can compress her entire body to just 1 millimeter thick, and shift her body into anything she wants, like a parachute or even a large boat. This power also grants her superhuman agility as well. Next is their daughter, Violet. She has the ability to turn completely invisible and to create powerful force fields. As long as she's wearing her supersuit, even her clothes will turn invisible. And then her force fields have easily blocked bullets and even several powerful impacts, and has actually only been busted through once. And as she has grown, she can even use her force fields as offensive weapons. Next is Dash. He can run and react at incredible superhuman speeds, hence the name. He can run up to the speed of sound and even across large bodies of water, and even go undetected on a camera video. He can easily dodge bullets, hits from trained operatives, and can even throw his punches at this speed as well. And finally, Jack Jack. Despite being a baby, he's the most powerful member on the team and has a wide variety of powers. He can shapeshift, alter his size, manipulate fire, even engulfing his entire body into flames, manipulate electricity, phase through objects, levitate, project laser beams from his eyes, and even teleport to other dimensions. He's also much smarter and tougher than normal babies as well. So this fight between these two superhero teams is simply superpowers versus high-tech science, which makes for an interesting fight. So, Mr. Incredible is by far the strongest and most durable one here. The only one who might be superhuman in strength and durability is Baymax, and even then, it's still not even close. Elastigirl's powers aren't what makes her a threat either, but her experience with her powers is where the threat is. But Honey Lemon's chem balls could neutralize her. Dash is the fastest one here by far, but if Go-Go Tamago goes all out, I believe she can at least keep up and contend with Dash, as she has appeared as a blur before. And although Dash is the fastest one here, he doesn't pack a lot of striking power. Yeah, he can speed up his punches, but he couldn't even knock out a normal soldier. This makes sense, as he's still just a boy and isn't very strong. But just like Bob, Violet is going to be a major threat to the Big Hero 6 team. First off, no one can counter her invisibility, and she can just stay undetected through the entire fight if she wants. And her force fields can be used for offensive purposes as much as defense. They will block everything the Big Hero 6 throws at her. Well, maybe except Wasabi's plasma blades, as they seem to be able to cut through virtually anything. Speaking of, his blades might actually be able to cut right through the entire team, as the Incredibles have never shown any remarkable durability to piercing attacks. And then Baymax is the best fighter here and can fly while everyone else is grounded. But Jack is definitely the wild card here, as he has several powers and some powers science can't even comprehend, like dimensional travel. To be honest, Jack could possibly beat the entire Big Hero 6 team single-handedly because of his powers and because he's a baby. No one wants to hurt a baby, especially Baymax, since he's all about healthcare and support. But at the same time, he is still a baby. If he doesn't want to fight, then he's not going to. Also, it might seem like the Big Hero 6 team has the numbers advantage since it's 6-on-5, but actually they don't, because Hero has no enhanced abilities or weapons, and Fred's fire won't do anything because their super suits are fireproof. And finally, the Big Hero team is much more scientifically and overall intelligent, while the Incredibles have much more experience, especially Mr. Incredible and Elastigirl. So, who wins? Well, it'd be really cool to see this on the big screen, like if they had a crossover movie. It'd be really cool to see them fight and then team up at the end and take down a common enemy. But at the end of the day, I have to go with the Incredibles, because they actually have powers, while the Big Hero 6 team has science, or high-tech science. I just believe their powers and experience will overcome Big Hero 6's weapons, high-tech science and suits, and intelligence. The Incredibles win. Like and subscribe. Please leave a comment down below, and please hit the notification bell and all that great stuff. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.